Hey, welcome to this gold making guide. I have to give all thanks to Tarou for showing me this awesome gold making cave. There's so much potential in this cave. There's two different kinds of food, like just buff food, and there's also two different kinds of cooking food in here. And on top of that, you got all the greens and the wind wool cloth. You can get rares in here, and they also drop a good amount of gold. If you pay close attention, I get normally a couple gold pieces per group. On top of all that, I'm getting a good amount of motes. I'm starting out with 48 motes here, and I'm trying to get up to 80. Once I'm at 80, I'm able to turn them into 8 Spirit of Harmony, and at that point I can make an epic blacksmithing weapon, or not weapon but armor, chest piece or gloves, and I can make a good amount of gold from it. On my server, I'm selling the spirits for 500 gold per, which turns out to be 50 gold per mote. I like to think about that every time I pick up a mote. That's another 50 gold. It definitely keeps me motivated to keep farming. I'd like to show you the route to take through here. Start at the beginning, obviously, then kill everything, including the ones hiding in the snow patches that aren't in the big groups. I like to kill them all. But anyway, kill the big groups and all the guys on the sides. Go into the east, clear this out, and head north, killing the big groups, especially the one on the split where there's a ramp going up and a ramp going down. Kill these two groups here, and then go up into the two crevices and then back down into the main cavity of the cave. I like to go counterclockwise and then back out up north, then back down, skipping the east side, and then killing all the respawns near the front of the entrance and anything along the way. And then I turn back around and go into the east and clear that out. The reason why I skipped the east on the way out of the main cavity of the cave, I just want to clear the entrance in case of the quest goers are going to come in here and kill any that are in their way. I make sure that I get the big groups and they're out of their way, even on a low population server like Rexar is right now. I still experience quite a few different quest goers coming in here. So I like to go out front, clear that out, turn back around, and then go east and clear that again. And then head back up north and repeat the whole routine all over again. Normally it takes me about like an hour and a half, 2 hours to get 80 motes, which is my goal every time I come into this cave. I don't get all my motes from this cave, but a good amount do come from here, especially on downtime days where I don't have anything to do. So I come in here and finish off the motes I need in order to make my next epic item. And how I sell them is I post them themselves instead of posting my blacksmithing and telling people I have Spirit of Harmonies. I just say I'm selling these epics, because that way I'm targeting the audience I want to target instead of broadening it out and lowering my gold income. Perhaps if you had an unlimited amount of Spirit of Harmony, then you could open up your entire blacksmithing to everybody and just make a bunch of rares and epics, and you would get a lot of gold that way. But from my experience, I'd rather just get big bursts of income from making the epics rather than using Spirits of Harmony on blues and lower quality blues that people may want. So I just post my epics and make those. For the gloves that I sell, I actually sell those for 6K. This again is on Rexire. It's not a very populated server, so there's not too much gold to be passed around, so I gotta pace myself. At the start of Mr. Pandera, there's lots of rich level 90s that wanted epics, so I had a good price on them. I was selling them for like 12 to 14K a piece, and now I'm down to 6K for gloves and 7K for chest pieces. There's so many herbs and ore nodes in this cave. There's golden lotus, so I would suspect there is trillium in here. I'm not sure. I've scrolled over some herbs and found that they are golden lotus, so I can tell you there are some of that in here. And I would suspect, because of that there are some trillium ore nodes in here. But again, I'm not 100% on that. I hope Ghost Crawler goes through with one of his posts, his blue posts. He's one of the blue posts GMs, and he was saying that in the future they might, just might make the Spirit of Harmony bind to account, which would make them really, really good for me, because my druid could then come in here and just farm everything, get the herbs, the nodes, and all the greens and food and vendor stuff, and I just make complete bank. And I mean, I hope that does happen, but for now I'm just farming on my main and getting as much gold as I can from the greens and of course the rare items and all the regular items as well. On a lower population server, I would suggest, if you're coming here often or farming period, you should lower your your greens. If you're getting tons of greens and you're having trouble selling them, try lowering the prices, because if you're farming every day or quite often, you're going to get some duplicates, and you're going to be able to sell them multiple times, and you wouldn't be able to do that very well if you're selling them for like the highest price possible. They're going to last or take a while just to sell. So I'd suggest, if you're farming pretty often, then sell your greens for less, even blues if you're having trouble with those as well. There's no harm in that. So I gathered the 80 motes I was going for, and here's the statistics that I gathered. I was there for 53 minutes. I got 216 gold from looting and selling junk. I got 1 rare, 25 greens, 33 Motes of Harmony, and 117 cloth. If this video was helpful to you, then please click the like button. Feel free to subscribe and leave any questions you have or comments down below. Thanks for watching.